What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be talking about the finale of the Chicago Bulls Summer League experience as we faced the LA Lakers and we came up a lot short. I was going to say just a bit short. No, it was a lot, ladies and gentlemen. We got thoroughly defeated in this timeout. It wasn't really close for the most part. And we're going to talk about the game and also talk about some of the controversies of the outside of the game as well. Again, we faced the Lakers at the end of the day, so I do feel like this is a time where I could talk about Bronny James a little bit, even though he didn't play in this game. I want to give my 2 cents on that situation if we have time, but we're going to go through the game, what I liked and what I disliked about it in this video. But before we get any further, if you liked the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Bulls and their game today, your player of the game. I guess your overall Summer League experience. What is your thoughts on the Summer League for the Bulls? Now, ultimately, ending the Summer League 2-3, 2 wins, 3 losses, it's not necessarily the greatest time for the Bulls. At the end of the day, we've had very good Summer League experiences over the past couple of seasons. This season, for whatever reason, things just didn't gel collectively as a team. I mean, again, we got more losses than wins. That's not necessarily normal for the Bulls, in all honesty. But in saying that, we did lose this game pretty comfortably. 107-81 was the score. Bulls barely cracking the 80-point mark. That is a sign of horrible shooting and just horrible offensive play every step of the way. So it's something we're going to have to really look at and assess, because I don't know if it's the coaching staff. I don't know if it's just offensively we weren't gelling, which I think is the big problem, in all honesty. For the vast majority of the games, we weren't gelling that well offensively. I think that's the big issue. But whatever the case may be, that shouldn't be a thing that translates over to us in the main, I guess, team. And that's what I'm hoping we don't see. I want to see camaraderie on the offensive end at least, because I look at this team, Buzelis is going to be coming into that team and he could add a little bit of a spark, whether it's starting or coming off the bench. Guys like Josh Giddey, guys like Kobe White and Ayo and Patrick Williams, even Jalen Smith coming in. I'm not necessarily going to say we're going to be a great team or anything like that, because, again, I kind of feel like we are heading in the other direction. We're actually going to be losing a lot more, but I want to see some entertainment and fun. And I thought Summer League was entertaining and fun for the most part, but it's always entertaining and fun because it's basketball that you just don't get to see. It's July. You miss basketball at some point, especially when you're not in the playoffs. So getting to see some action is always a good thing. But yeah, it wasn't a great Summer League experience. What I didn't like about the game, well, to be honest, I thought all of our starters were not very good at all. Every single one of them. So obviously, no Sonogu, I believe, in this game. So that is obviously, I think, a key thing as well. But I thought Buzelis wasn't very good. Still really good defensively. 3 blocks in the game, but horrible efficiency-wise. Again, his shot needs to be improved. Henry Joel with 10 points, 4 from 11 from the field. Not necessarily that great. Brooks with 5 points and 8 rebounds. Again, a little bit underwhelming. Funk, no threes, 0 points in the game. He's there to shoot the 3 ball. Today, he was 0 from 4 from the 3-point line, and he actually shot only 3s in the game. And then Stewart had 10 points and 4 assists. So he was our better player, but he was 4 from 11. And again, overall disappointing. Our whole starting lineup with 25 minutes played for the vast majority of them. All of them really disappointed. And when you have a starting 5 that's collectively as bad as that, you have no chance, because your starters are probably your best players. I mean, Stewart had a phenomenal game last time out, came into this game and thoroughly disappointed. Funk has had multiple 4-point plays in this Summer League and was probably one of the better 3-point shooters coming into this Summer League. Stunk up the joint from the 3-point line. Buzelis has had really good games, but we're starting to see now he's having some really bad games as well. So we need to assess that, and hopefully that consistency can come. Because I like Buzelis' game. I really, really do. I like what he can bring. I like his ball handling ability. I like his defensive effort. I like his energy. I love his athleticism. But offensively, he just can't gel it all together. And that is going to be a big problem for the Bulls and for him coming into the main team. And that is something, as a young player, he's going to have to build and build and build. And over time, hopefully that consistency will come. So patience will be key there. But ultimately, again, the starters, in my opinion, let the Bulls down today. And you got guys like I don't even know how to say this guy's name. Sebron? I don't know how to say it. But he had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. He was probably the player of the game for me. I think he had... I mean, his plus-minus was still rather mediocre. But, again, his stats were just miles ahead of anybody else. So I would pick him for my player of the game. And that's all I really wanted to say in relation to this game itself. I want to take it to, I guess, the off-the-court issues and stuff of that nature. And look, like I said before, we versed the Lakers today. And we didn't get to see Bronny James. I think that's, again, I've been disappointed in this game for a variety of reasons. I'm disappointed in this game because of how we played. I'm disappointed in this game based on the fact that we saw a lot of players missing. We saw Bronny James missed for the Lakers. We saw Sanogo miss for the Bulls. I just wanted to see, I guess, what it was all about, because there is a lot of controversy, a lot of talk, a lot of speculation, a lot of opinions being thrown around about a Bronny James. And I would have loved to have seen firsthand what type of player we would be dealing with if we were to face him. Today, unfortunately, he didn't get to play, but I think I've seen enough to kind of assess my opinions on Bronny James, and since the Bulls suck so bad today, I'm going to make this a Bronny James video as well. So if you're a Bronny James fan, well, this is your time to shine. But ultimately, the biggest course of action for why fans are so upset with Bronny James these days is because they believe that he was only picked because his dad was, you know, he is LeBron James and he does play for the LA Lakers. So obviously it's a situation where people probably felt like he didn't deserve to be in the draft, or didn't deserve to be selected in the draft, and now he only got picked because of LeBron and whatever. Here's the thing, right? I can't tell you whether or not that's true or not. I'm not the LA Lakers. I'm sure if you ask guys like JJ Redick, who's the head coach of the Lakers these days, kind of crazy to be honest, if they picked Bronny James purely because he's LeBron's son, they're going to defend Bronny James and say, no, of course not. We picked Bronny James because he's a talented player and he could be someone they could put in their development program. He's already said that, essentially. But you'll never 100% know for sure. In fact, a lot of people will just throw out the speculation, LeBron James, Bronny James, there you go. That's the whole reason why he's in the NBA. Here's my thoughts on it. I don't really care. And I feel like many people shouldn't care about this, to be honest. It's not like he was selected in the top 3. It's not like he was selected in the top 15 or even in the first round. He was selected 55th overall in the NBA draft. He was selected in the second round. Do you know how many talents gets selected in the 55th overall slot and gets thrown out, probably doesn't even get to play in their first season and just never seen again? It's a very common thing in the second round. So I feel like a lot of this publicity, a lot of this, I guess, shaming of Bronny James is based on his last name. It's based on his father's legacy. It's based on everything except for him. If this was not Bronny James and this was just Bronny, you know, Bronny something else, you know, doesn't have LeBron James as a father or anything like that, no one would be batting an eye. No one would be saying anything about this situation. It's purely because of LeBron James. And I don't think that's the best way to assess a player. I don't think it's the best way to assess a situation. There have been multiple, and I truly mean this in every sense of the word, multiple talents that have been selected in the NBA draft because of their family, because of their fathers, and because of what they were able to do. So teams give them the opportunity because of what their family did in the past. Future generations. It happens in every sport. I mean, I'm a wrestling fan. Do you know how many generations of wrestlers you go through? It's insane. And in the NBA, it's the same. And in any other sport, it's the same. So I don't really think this is as big of a deal as people make it out to be. Now, in terms of the performance, of course, that's one thing. Bronny James hasn't been performing at a great level in the Summer League. He had a good last game, I think, but overall disappointing. But again, he's the 55th overall pick. All I will say in this situation, because we are running out of time, is that if you're one of those people that are simply putting hate on Bronny James because of LeBron, I think you're doing a complete disservice to Bronny and to everybody involved in that situation. He's his own man. Judge him in his own way when it comes to the basketball court, and you have to give him the fair chance of things. He's a rookie just like anybody else. So if he's playing badly, don't just throw him under the bus and just say, that's it, it's over, you know. Go trade him, or he's not worth it, whatever the case may be. Just like every other rookie, people take different times to develop. He has to have his time, and I want him to get that fair chance. But obviously, I'm asking for a lot. Anyway, what do you think? And I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care, and peace.